I thought that she still was going to give me more of a challenge than just standing there and not lip-syncing the words at all.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 one-sided RuPaul's Drag Race lip syncs.
Oh my gosh, Coco serving it up.
Hey! Yes, come on, yes! She don't know the words!
For this list, we're looking at face-offs from the reality competition series where one contestant vastly outperformed the other. Because we're discussing the queen's performances on the show, we are issuing a spoiler alert. Which of these lip syncs was a no-brainer? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, SHANGELA versus CARRERA. Believe is a gay anthem if ever there was one, and it takes some serious stage presence to fill Cher's legendary shoes.
Do you believe in life after love?
In this season 3 lip sync, Carmen sadly proved not up to the task in a thoroughly underwhelming performance.
It hurts me to say that Shangela's kind of turning it out. I mean, I'm rooting for my girl, but Carmen might be in trouble.
With little movement and even less emotion, it would be easy to forget that Carmen had a hand in other iconic Drag Race numbers. Thankfully, SHANGELA was there to turn up the heat, and she infused her take on the hit club song with passion and hopefulness. And SHANGELA's dip, then a rare dance move on the show, was so flawlessly executed it gave Michelle a shock. While this isn't one of the show's most memorable lip syncs, it's one that SHANGELA carried all by herself. Number 9, MONÉT Exchange versus Dusty Ray Bottoms.
We about to get up and burn this floor. You know we getting hotter and hotter.
Precious few queens earn the title of lip sync assassin, but it was clear from this showdown that MONÉT had what it takes. While neither of the queens excelled in this week's Last Ball on Earth challenge, only one truly turned out this performance of Pound the Alarm. From the moment that MONÉT ripped off her skirt, she was channeling Nicki Minaj's over-the-top rap persona. While she perfectly mimed the lyrics as they flew by, Dusty understandably looked tongue-tied.
No guzzle, I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle.
If that weren't enough, MONÉT's pretend jump into a split will go down in Drag Race history as a moment of pure genius. It only made it more satisfying that she had the killer dance moves to back up her obvious comedic instincts. Number 8, Aja versus KIMORA BLAC. This season 9 battle pitted one of the show's highest energy performers against one of its weakest. KIMORA BLAC deserves credit for giving it her best, but she clearly struggled with the wordy song. To make matters worse, she threw herself to the ground twice in a way that was more awkward than epic. In stark contrast, Aja's princess disaster persona and intense facial expressions perfectly suited the high drama of Bonnie Tyler's 80s hit. And from jumps and splits to a dip on the song's climactic beat, Aja practically pulled out every trick in the book. Their desire to remain in the competition was palpable, and while KIMORA went home, Aja went on to slay another day. Number 7, LATRICE ROYALE versus Kenya Michaels.
Looking out on the morning rain.
Michelle Visage has name-dropped this lip sync as one of her all-time favorites, and she can thank LATRICE for that. Doing justice to a legendary Aretha Franklin tune is no easy feat, and the two competitors took opposite approaches.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
While Kenya delivered pirouettes, jumps, and splits, LATRICE proved that acrobatics don't always make a winning performance. The joy in Franklin's voice was visible on LATRICE's face, and she gave the song new meaning by drawing on her maternity-themed runway look. While Kenya's antics and wig snatching felt out of place, LATRICE gave a masterclass in restraint, and the payoff was huge.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Number 6, DIDA RITZ versus The Princess. There's no doubt that lip-syncing a song in front of the artist ups the ante.
Natalie Cole is sitting right in front of me. I have to do it for her. I don't want her to leave saying that drag queen did a horrible job of my song.
DIDA RITZ put this pressure to good use in season 4 with undeniably one of the show's most uplifting performances of all time. Her connection with guest judge Natalie Cole was obvious, and her stomping, hair flipping, and perfectly enunciated lyrics completely stole the show. For her part, the princess did far better than many lip-sync losers, prancing around the main stage with considerable energy. But ultimately, it was DIDA's bright-eyed interpretation of This Will Be that had the judges waving their handkerchiefs in celebration.
That is what a lip sync for your life is, baby. That is high drag at its finest.
Number 5, Cameron Michaels versus Asia O'Hara. In later seasons of Drag Race, outfit reveals have become a more common aspect of lip syncs, particularly at finales. In season 10's final episode, one such surprise went horribly wrong for Asia O'Hara and led to a truly cringe-worthy moment.
I just want some respect. So close the door if you want me to respond.
Instead of springing into action, the butterflies concealed in her dress remained in place or plummeted to the ground. While the botched stunt compromised Asia's entire performance, Cameron continued her track record with yet another flawlessly choreographed routine.
Baby, it's Janet, Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
The latter queen had always been able to capture a song's mood, and her flirty attitude and tight moves clearly made her the winner here. Number 4, AKASHIA versus Tammie Brown. Any Drag Race fan knows that you don't have to bust out dance moves to make a great lip sync, but you do have to do something. Tammie Brown's run on season 1 was cut short after she threw this lip sync, admitting in her confessional that she didn't know the words to Michelle Williams' We Break the Dawn.
If I had the song down, it would have been better, but I didn't have the song down. And I had made the decision before I went on stage today that I was gonna not do that song if it happened to me.
The fan favorite infamously didn't mouth a single word to the track, instead giving the judges low-energy two-step choreography. AKASHIA survived her second time in the bottom 2 by channeling the song's inspiring message, earning a standing ovation from Santino and tears from guest judge Michelle. While Tammie broke down, AKASHIA broke the dawn.
Oh! Wow.
Number 3, Denali versus KIMORA Hall.
Don't close your eyes, your soul's up alive, and I'll be by your side.
After KIMORA seriously struggled to embody a tree in this week's acting challenge, she and Denali landed in the bottom and gave totally opposite performances.
I have this heavy ass train on me. I can barely move, but the show must go on.
While the Bob Mackie-loving look queen remained trapped in a tight floor-length gown, Denali demonstrated inarguably some of the season's best dancing.
From the back to the middle.
From voguing-inspired moves to oddball maneuvers like miming the shape of a house, Denali packed every moment of the lip sync with eye-catching choreo. KIMORA, meanwhile, was left to stroll around the main stage and, unfortunately, disappeared into the background. For giving it her all, Denali earned her place as one of the season's lip sync assassins, and it was beyond obvious that she had bested KIMORA. Number 2, Nina Bonina Brown versus Valentina.
Valentina, this is a lip sync for your life. We need to see your lips.
Season 9 brought us one of the most dramatic lip sync moments of all time. When frontrunner Valentina was made to interpret Ariana Grande's Greedy, she notoriously kept her decorative mask on.
Take that thing off of your mouth.
I'd like to keep it on, please.
After some confusion on the judges panel, RuPaul called her out, and it was soon revealed that she didn't have the song down.
Oh, she doesn't know the words.
Valentina was visibly uncomfortable for the rest of the number, and although Nina's skeleton look was unfinished, she brought a lively energy her competitor sorely lacked. It was downright shocking to see Valentina not only land in the bottom, but also bomb so spectacularly.
In this moment, my mind is just at a blank. I don't remember the song. I just want to disappear.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Trinity Taylor, aka Trinity the Tuck, versus Charlie Hides. While many queens who flounder in the bottom 2 struggle with memorizing lyrics, that wasn't Charlie Hides' main problem in this notorious lip sync. Instead, she refused to budge on stage, completely failing to capture the spirit of Britney Spears' infectious club tune. To the obvious frustration of her peers, Charlie didn't offer much, aside from a few hand claps. It was unclear whether her performance was due to an injury or an aversion to lip syncing altogether, but Trinity blew her out of the water either way.
Do something, Charlie.
I'm not a lip sync performer.
Displaying glamorous hair flips, somersaults, and her famous butt wiggle, the future All-Star had absolutely zero trouble securing this win. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.